afternoon. Of course, Spennymoor also in National League North action this afternoon. They secured their playoff place on Good Friday, but they'll be looking to ensure at the very least a home tie in the first round of the playoffs eliminators. It wouldn't harm their chances of doing that, and maybe not of even getting straight into the semi-finals if they could beat Chorley at Brewery Field this afternoon. We haven't heard from Cameron Petrie during the first half. Does that mean, Cameron, it's 0-0 at half-time?
It does indeed. Spennymoor Town 0, Chorley 0 half-time. Moors have probably been the better side. They've had an array of chances, particularly one coming to Stephen Grogan, the left-back. Ball was swept into the box by fullback Callum Williams, and it ricocheted around. Glenn Taylor had a volley, and then that got saved by Matt Irwin, who has made an array of fantastic saves so far for Chorley, and then a bounce back out. Brogan had a volley and was pushed wide around 10 minutes till half-time. But there's been plenty of chances for many players on Spennymoor's side. Ryan Hall, Ramshaw, and the keeper Matt Owen made a really good bunch of saves so far. Brackley is 0-0 as well right now with Chester, so Moors will be a bit annoyed they haven't capitalised so far. And you feel like the second half, they need to keep the pressure on. But Brewery Field here, Spennymoor Town 0, Chorley 0 half-time.
Yeah, indeed. Cameron, thanks very much for that. Let's hope that the second half brings a bit of better fortune for Spennymoor.
We'll be over to... we'll do it now. We'll go over to Spennymoor. They're playing Chorley, and there's been a penalty, from what I understand.
There has. And Adam Blakeman took it for Chorley from a spot. Matt Gold guessed right. And the right bottom side saved it, and then he scooped it up with his foot and cleared it out. And it's his fourth penalty save of the season. It came about with Chris Thackeray raising a foot to striker Marcus Carver of Chorley, and the referee all day has not been a fan of feet going anywhere near the face, even if it's a fair contest. The player has been going for it legitimately. He's been given those all day, and Matt Gold has kept Spennymoor in the game here. Spennymoor Town 0, Chorley 0 at the Brewery Field. 10 minutes to go.
Thank you for that, BBC TEES Sport on DAB Digital Radio.
Let's head off now, though, to the Brewery Field, where Spennymoor Town, having already solidified their place in the playoffs, are taking on top team Chorley this afternoon. So it was 0-0 when we last checked. I believe, though, Cameron Petrie, there has been a late goal at the Brewery Field.
There has. It went to Glenn Taylor, who scores his 30th of the season. We had an in-swing corner from Stephen Grogan in the dying minutes, in added time. Must be the 92nd minute, with 4 minutes added on. Glenn Taylor leaped high, beating his opposite man, Josh Wilson, and he managed to leap over him, headed to the top left corner. There's nothing keeper Matt Owen could do. He had the centre half as well. Courtney, Meppen, Walters have been in battle with Taylor all day. Have been wrestling with him in the air as well. But Taylor managed to head it in, gets 30 of the season, and there's scenes of devastation here from Chorley, who, if they won and results went their way, soccer-wise, they had a chance of actually becoming champions today of National League North. That hasn't happened. Spennymoor are now fourth in the table, 1 point behind Brackley, who drew today against Chester, who are third. 1 game to go. Spennymoor have still got a very good chance of finishing third in National League North, which would very much help their playoff efforts of getting 1 game less. So finished here today, Spennymoor Town 1, Chorley 0, and Jason Ainsley will be very happy with today's result.
I'm sure there's a lot of people will be very happy with that result around Spennymoor tonight. Cameron Petrie there for us at the Brewery Field this afternoon, where Spennymoor Town have beaten Chorley 1-0. I'll tell you how that affects the top of the table very shortly.